Hi, Doc. I'm glad you're here because I want to spend a few minutes sharing my experience after working with over 100 doctors, some major pitfalls I've seen many of them fall into, and the number one thing that you can do to avoid that. Now, my primary purpose here is to challenge your way of thinking about how you market your practice and to encourage you in a right direction. Because whether or not we end up working together directly, I believe that what I'm going to share over the next couple of minutes will be incredibly useful to you. Because here's the brutal, honest, behind-the-scenes truth. Chiropractic marketing is a mess. There are hundreds of ad agencies these days targeting you because chiropractors are seen as low-hanging fruit. Why? Because every Basement Billy Facebook ads guy who took one online course and now calls himself a digital marketer, they know they can sell you on the idea of getting a certain number of booked appointments every month. So they tell you to offer a first appointment for $27, and then you'll try to convert that visitor into a care plan on average costing $2,000. So all Basement Billy has to do is run some tripwire offers and some lead gen campaigns on Facebook, and if you only convert 2 of those leads into a care plan, he can claim that you're getting a positive ROI, and you'll keep on dishing cash every month. But here's the problem. Lead gen is not what it used to be. I remember running Facebook campaigns for a plumbing company in 2017. We spent about $5,000 and we made 6 figures in water heater sales. It was incredible, but it doesn't work like that anymore. The marketing landscape has changed dramatically, and we have seen enormous consumer and platform shifts over the past 2 years. Bottom line, running cold ads to cold audiences, the people who've never heard of you before, it's just not an effective way to build your business over the long haul. And here's a big reason why. Let's pretend for a moment that the leads being generated are not totally worthless. And let's pretend that you actually catch a few leads that convert to scheduled appointments once in a while. And let's pretend that you get a few of those leads to show up for that first appointment. Well, have you ever heard the expression that what you win people with, you win people to? What was the offer that got these leads to show up in the first place? They probably came in for a first visit offer that cost anywhere from $30 to $40. They basically came in for a Groupon discount to get their back cracked. And they don't know you from the next chiropractor down the street who's also offering a limited number of vouchers that month. But here's what you've done in the process of all this. You have commoditized yourself. You have turned the incredibly rich value you offer and the beautiful mission you're on into a coupon discount. So let me emphasize a critical distinction for you. You can either be a brand or a commodity, not both. Commodities compete on price and convenience. They don't get in your head and stay there. The only thing that people care about is if you've done something for them lately at the cheapest price possible with as little hassle as possible. But here's the difference with a brand. Brands get inside your head through both exposure and experiences, through exposure to your message and through actual experiences and connections with you. So listen, before you continue doing what you've been doing to market yourself, let this get stuck in your head. The art of marketing is the art of brand building. And if you're not a brand, you're a commodity. Doc, it's time to drop the commodity-based advertising as some shortcut to increasing patient bookings. It's time to begin thinking about building a brand that truly engages and connects with your audience. And let's take this one step further. Let's talk about your ideal patient for a moment. I love how C.S. Lewis said this, that what draws people to be friends is that they see and share the same truth. And I think this holds true for your ideal patient as well. Because wouldn't you love to have a schedule full of patients who have responded and have believed in the message that you've dedicated your life to? Wouldn't you love to spend your day in the office around people who know and trust you, who believe what you say and follow your guidance toward a whole and healthy life? Well, this is the essence of what building a legacy brand is all about. And this is the number one thing that I encourage you to pursue in order to avoid the common pitfalls of chiropractic marketing and to embrace a better way. Adjust your mindset for the long game and invest yourself into building your brand. But how? Well, the how is precisely what we do here at Wild Story Marketing. When I left my executive position at a 7-figure ad agency to build this company, I set out to develop a process that would help local business owners build a legacy brand in their community. And we've developed a full project implementation plan. It's clearly laid out in 4 sequential phases. It includes training, action items, videos, workbooks I've written, coaching, and your content-based advertising, and it's supported by powerful marketing automation. But here are the 2 biggest differentiators in our program versus other ad agency services. Number 1, we don't do cold lead gen, where we advertise cold ads to cold audiences. And if you've ever complained about lead quality being terrible, then it's time to face the fact that trying to catch a quality lead in a cold audience is like hoping to win the lottery. And number 2, we do not have you offer discounts on your core services. Here's what we do instead. We help you build a local audience that knows you, trusts you, and who can't wait to buy from you and keeps coming back for more. So if you'd like to learn more about our process and what it could look like to implement in your own business, I'd love to have a conversation while enrollment is still open. Now, as I'm shooting this video, we do only have 8 spots left in 2020 for chiropractors, and that's not some scarcity tactic. We run a very tight ship here. I have a small team who I've invested a great deal into training, and I personally handle the majority of the strategy and consultation side of things. So when I say that we have 8 spots left this year, it's because we have a very high retention rate and we're careful not to overextend or cheapen what we offer by making this a high volume play. That said, this won't be for just any 8 chiropractors either. I only work with business owners who are mission focused and family centered, because I only work with people whose purpose and priorities I believe in and that I align with. So if you're motivated by growing as big as possible, as fast as possible, in order to make as much money as possible, don't apply. But if you're motivated by making an impact in your community and you make your own family a high priority along the way, then I'd love to have a chat. Now, if you do decide to pursue one of these remaining seats with us, you will be investing $2,000 each month into our team, and this does not include your ad spend, which we see on average being another $1,200 to $1,500 per month, depending on market. And when I tell you about the financial investment, I don't bat an eye, I don't offer discounts. This is only an opportunity for those who can see value in building and marketing their business's brand and who understand the profound impact that this will make over time. So I encourage you to do 2 things. Number 1, take a look at a couple of our testimonials down below on the page and hear firsthand what it's like to work with us. Number 2, click the Request a Conversation button so that we can schedule a personal call together. I look forward to hearing from you.